Hey everybody, just want to talk about BNB and some of these projects that have launched in the launch pool and recently here. Now BNB today, it's looking good. It's up above this Fibonacci level at about 590 or so. It'll probably close, I assume above this Fibonacci level. Now it did get rejected the last 4 days, and you can see a day here it was rejected, and then 2 more days it was rejected. We did manage to stay above about the $500 mark, and continue up from this point. So BNB is looking excellent. Today, I think it surged about $30 on news about the what is it, ENA, I believe it is, this new project that it'll be launched on the 1st of April. I don't have any predictions for that project yet, but anyways, let's start to look at some of these projects now. EFI is the most recent project from a couple of weeks ago. Now, I did make a video on this, and I did say that if it breaks this line, it was going to continue up. And it managed to hang on to this, like $2.87 mark. And yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about EFI. EFI can be a great project. It did surge up to about $8.66. Now, one of my, subscribers told me that it dumped because of a whale. I'm not sure if that, would be confirmed, if some whale did dump it or not. Anyways, it doesn't really matter, but, EFI, it could be making a big giant, bull flag here. I'm not doing really any technical analysis here on this coin, but I did sell at $4.11 this coin. So somewhere about here, I did sell. Now, it can always come back down, and who knows? I mean, it's still not even 2 weeks old. Now, if we take a look at the next coin, AVO, I sold this coin actually about $2.77. So, I mean, this coin is what? Maybe 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks old. And I only sold it, yeah, right here. So the majority of the time it's actually been under the price that I sold it for. And whatever I sold it for, I put it into other good projects, and those have gone up as well. Now, I can just say that this one is just basically stable. It really hasn't gone up too much. Now, if I look at the next one, that will be Portal, and I can make this a little bit bigger. But I sold Portal about $4.03. Now, Portal is one of the coins that has really struggled to gain momentum. And I think it was one of the more hyped coins, actually. You can see, though, this is the daily again. It is dumping today for some reason, although Bitcoin is down today a little bit. Yeah, like I said, I sold at $4.11. So we're talking all the way up here on this first day I sold. And basically, it's half of what I sold it for. So, and whatever I sold it for, for example, I think I bought a little bit of Theta, a little bit of Stacks, and I just kind of split it. Those coins, I believe, have gone up in value, not down, or at least remained the same, while Portal is just kind of dumped, really. Now, it's basically been stable. After I sold it, I mean, it kind of stabilized around, well, we can say around $2.20 is basically, it's mid-range, I would say. Is Portal a good coin? Who knows, again. These coins, they just don't have any, there's no proof, they haven't been proved yet. So it's hard to say, if Portal will be anything in the future. Now, If we go to Pixel, this also was hyped up a little bit. This little gaming coin by Binance. I sold this one at about 50 cents. And right now, currently, I think it's trading around, I was going to say 75 cents. Okay, so about 74 cents, we can say. Now, okay, yeah, I sold down here at this line. I marked this line off where I sold. But, yeah, it hit a little bit more than $1, but since then, it's kind of lost momentum. So we'll see where this coin goes. But yeah, I mean, this one has kind of trended upwards for the most part. If we just draw a line, it's kind of following this trend line right here. So we'll see. If it bounces off this trend line, which is pretty close to bouncing, and keeps it and holds it, then yeah, it may continue higher. But if it loses this trend line, I would say if it goes under about, let's just say 70 cents to be safe. This is not an exact trend line, but if it goes under 70 and closes a 4-hour or a daily under it, probably you're going to see, this range again. You're going to see about 50 cents to maybe even like 60, we'll say. So anyways, yeah, this one, again, needs to be proven. Now, the one before that, Alt, I did sell this relatively low. I sold this at 25 cents. I should have waited just a little while. This is, the daily chart right here. Yeah, if I would have waited just like 2-3 days, I would have got a little bit more. But since it went up, I mean, basically it's just kind of ranged between about like 62 cents, down to about, we can say 40 cents. That's the majority of its ranging here. It may break out. If it can hold this 62 cents, which it's very close to doing, it may go higher. But right now it looks like it's going to have a engulfing candle here, like a bearish engulfing candle. And that's not a good thing, So it's very close to having a bearish engulfing candle. But we just have to see what that does. But anyways, this is one that I sold a little bit too early. I kind of regret it. Now, if we go to the one before this, this one, yeah, this was Manta. This one was so hyped up. Some influencers were calling for this to go up 50x. Now, I almost bought some, and I'm just kind of glad I haven't bought any yet. It really hasn't gone anywhere, and I'm just kind of shocked about this one. But this one is just basically ranging around $3, we can say. And I sold it at about $2.28. Again, maybe I sold it a little bit low. I sold it on the first day, around here, we can say. Now, it has gone under that price a little bit, but it really hasn't gone anywhere. And I'm just shocked with this coin a little bit. And, I've been tempted to still buy some, but it's just, again, it hasn't proven itself. Why am I going to buy it, when it hasn't proven itself? So now the one before this was, this was XAI. And this one, I sold it for about 75 cents. It has gone up a little bit. But whatever I put it in, the profits, it's gone up higher. So this one, I mean, it's starting to break trend, actually. If we just look and draw a line, basically a trend line here. Well, no, it actually came back into the trend, really. It's right on the border, we can say. Now, this one, I'm not sure, if it will continue higher, but yeah, I don't know if it's a great project yet either. Some people say yes, but yeah, it still, hasn't proven itself. Let's see, the next one, that was AI. Oh no, sorry, this one hasn't even, yeah, this is showing BNB. I have to refresh it. Sorry about that. But yeah, AI, I actually sold for $1.75. And now the price for AI, it is, yeah, $1.77. So I've lost only 2 cents here. So I sold, sorry, I sold basically right here. And, you know, this has trended upwards slowly since it stabilized, basically. If we do like a trend line, you know, it's kind of broken its trend in the last day, we can say. So we will see. I could draw a trend line like this, just get these wicks, and then maybe it's, we can say it's maintained its trend line so far. Now, it's kind of hard to draw Fibonacci's on all these as well. That's why I'm not doing any Fibonacci's. I'm just drawing basic trend lines to see where these things are going. Yeah, I would say if this one doesn't bounce at about $1.57, then it's in trouble and it's probably coming back down, somewhere about $1.50 to $1. It's probably going to range in there. But in a bull market like now, basically everything is going up. Whether it's slowly or parabolically, like some coins. Anyways, the next coin, that we want to look at here is NFP. Now, NFP I sold at $1.32. So I basically sold it up here at this level, and it has not even come close to reaching $1.32 again. So this is a coin that I'm not sure it's going to do anything special. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we just have to wait and see with this one. But this one is probably one of the worst ones from the newest launches in the past 3 or 4 months here. And the last one I want to look at real quick is ACE. Now, ACE, I ended up selling for $13.10. And this, was my first experience with the launch pool. I didn't even know I had these until they were put into my wallet, and I was wondering what it was. And then it went live, and I had a bunch of money. So I had over $100-something there. And I'm really glad I sold it, because I sold it somewhere, where was it? 13.10. So I sold it around here. And it's basically, after a few days, it only came up a few more days, in March, and reached that height again. But since then, it's really just not doing much, and it's actually dumping the last couple of days. So I believe it'll probably find some support around, well, it's coming down to it about, let's just call it 950. And if it doesn't bounce there, it's probably going to come back to about, we can say 785. Anyways, tomorrow in the evening, actually, in a few hours, we're going to get the next coin. So we'll see what ENA does. I will make a price prediction probably after I see how much, I can get. And yeah, hopefully I have a better prediction this time than the last couple of times, although I've been pretty accurate the 3 times before that. Anyways, if you're looking to buy these new coins, I'm just going to say that they probably need to prove themselves first. That's why I'm selling pretty much everything right when I get them. I'm taking the profit and I'm putting the coins, the money into other, more tested coins like Theta, Stacks, things like this. So I just wanted to show you where I sold these coins and, if it was a good sale or not. I would say most of these were good sales. The other coins that I put the money into probably have made more, really. And anyways, if you like this video, like and subscribe, activate the bell, share this with your friends, and thanks a lot.